We will also be joined by Richard Restuccia, Director of Water Management for ValleyCrest Landscape Companies. In this role, Richard educates commercial, industrial, and large residential customers about the advantages of proper water management. He also consults with public agencies concerning the implementation of irrigation efficiencies and water conservation programs. Richard has been active in the green industry for over 10 years, working with ValleyCrest Companies and Rainbird Corporation. He frequently presents at industry forums, including the Irrigation Association and Water Smart Innovations national conferences. Richard has authored articles for several publications, including Landscape Management and the Community Association International's Common Ground magazine for homeowners associations. Richard organized a central control users group in Kern County, California, whose goal was to reduce water consumption in landscape irrigation. He holds his MS in Agribusiness in Management from Arizona State University and serves on the San Diego Water Conservation Action Committee.
Okay, thank you, Sharon. The first thing I'm going to discuss today are the overall benefits of smart water management. The concepts almost all of us can benefit from by being smarter about the way we irrigate our landscapes. The first concept is the most obvious. Saving water means saving money. With new technology and increased water costs, now is the time to start thinking about investing in your property's irrigation system. By upgrading to smart controllers, we can maximize efficiency in water consumption, reduce water bills, and produce healthy plants and turf. We've had lots of success consistently saving customers 15 to 25% on their water consumption and delivering a return on their investment in 2 to 3 years. The next item is creating a healthy landscape by not overwatering or underwatering the plants and turf. It's tempting to overwater plants when they are not looking well. However, one thing is for sure. One drop too much or one drop too little does affect the health of the plant. The primary goal of a smart controller is to reliably match the amount of water we put down to the theoretical water demand of the plants being irrigated. When we achieve this goal, we get a healthier landscape. Every day I believe consumers are more interested in sustainability and conservation. More and more companies are promoting themselves as sustainable. As consumers and as investors, we vote with our dollars. I know many people who go out of their way to shop with green companies and invest with the sustainable companies because they support what the companies are doing for the environment. So next up, I want to discuss WeatherTRAK technology. There's an abundance of technology associated with these controllers, and I'm going to focus on 3 aspects of the technology important to the City of Hope. First of all, ease of installation. The reason ease of installation is so important is because installation issues can increase cost and affect the ability to manage water. It also affects the ROI of smart controllers, and we know the more quickly we can see a return on investment, the more likely someone's going to start using smart controllers. The WeatherTRAK controllers come with all the installation hardware, no holes to drill, no radios to connect. With one phone call to an 800 number, you can activate the controller in about 5 minutes. You can program the controllers from the comfort of your office, increasing the speed of programming and providing a safe location to work. Next is the power of central management. As a leader in water management, it's important for ValleyCrest to have a product that allows for instant access and control from anywhere at any time. Access to real-time information is vital to deliver measurable results and meet customer expectations. Any place we can get an internet connection allows us to communicate with the WeatherTRAK controllers, and this includes smartphones too. Another nice feature is the alerts feature. This is especially helpful when using this with flow sensing. Having the ability to receive an immediate notice, whether it's a text or an email message of an irrigation problem in the field while it's occurring, can save thousands of gallons of water. And the final aspect is the reliability of water efficiency. This is critical. When working with an account like the City of Hope, which has been a customer of ours for over 10 years, if we don't deliver the results we represent, we could put the relationship in jeopardy. The controller's sales in relation to the overall value of the account is minor. We take a risk recommending smart controllers and have to feel certain we will get the savings or we won't make the recommendation. The reliability of the WeatherTRAK controllers has been excellent and lets us deliver on our promises. We started working with the City of Hope over 10 years ago. Frank Anino, the regional manager for the area, has been consistently involved since the first day we started working there. He and his team have done an excellent job maintaining the property, and more importantly, they've been proactive with suggestions for improvements to the property. In 2010, the City of Hope had 2 traditional controllers that stopped working. At this team, Frank and his account manager, Kevin Altar, who had experienced success with WeatherTRAK controllers on other jobs like LA County Parks, suggested the WeatherTRAK solution might be right for the City of Hope. So they recommended, instead of replacing with traditional controllers, why don't we replace the broken controllers with 2 WeatherTRAK controllers and see how much water we actually save. We ran the test for 6 months and then compared the run times of the smart controllers with the run times of the old controllers for the same period of time. We used the exact same 6-month period just a year earlier. We documented that run times were reduced by at least 30%, which equates to a 30% reduction in water. We had to use run times to do the comparison because the water meters were mixed use, indoor, and landscape. We thought that the run times would give us a much truer reading of savings. We then compared the previous year's ET data to our test data to make sure the water savings was not due to cooler weather and reduced ET. We found the ET to be very similar in the comparison. Since the results of the tests were so positive, the City of Hope decided to move forward with the installation of 46 additional smart controllers. Since working with the City of Hope, ValleyCrest has won 2 Planet Awards for the City of Hope landscape, a Grand in 2002 and a Decade Award in 2009. The Special Decade Award is given out by the Professional Land Care Network, which is an international association serving the horticultural industry. The award reflects an ongoing commitment to the preservation of beauty of the landscape and recognizes the quality work, water conservation, sustainability, and commitment to making the landscape pleasant for and enjoyable for all. This has been a true team effort between ValleyCrest and the City of Hope, and we feel fortunate to work with Daryl and his team. The installation of the controllers in comparison to some jobs we have done was fairly routine. It was a simple process of documenting run times for future comparisons, pulling out the old equipment, wiring in the new controllers, activating, and then programming the controllers. It was somewhat common to see the City of Hope making improvements on their property. This really didn't complicate our installation at all. More importantly, the various events they hold outside also did not present any real trouble for our installation team, and now with the smart controllers, we're better able to manage around the various important outdoor events the City of Hope sponsors. We have shown a few pictures today from the City of Hope. These pictures really don't do justice to the beauty of the landscape. There is a diverse group of plants on the property, and it's evident there is pride taken in the way the landscape was designed and maintained. Kevin Altar, the ValleyCrest account manager, overseeing the job, is a true horticulturist. Kevin believes the smart scheduling engine found in WeatherTRAK controllers is essential in keeping the landscape looking its best. The smart scheduling engine basically takes into account many different factors to ensure the proper amount of water is given to the plants. It takes into account 6 main factors, which include the sprinkler type, the system efficiency, the soil type, plant type, sun exposure, and the slope. All factors contributing to how much water we need to put down. Due to changes in the landscape and other factors, smart controllers are not a set-it-and-forget-it system. Sometimes periodic adjustments do have to be made. The smart scheduling engine also gives Kevin the ability to make station-specific adjustments when needed. During the drought, the City of Hope was under water restrictions. The smart scheduling engine also gives user control to easily program in restrictions, and the controller will water at specific times when watering is allowed. Finally, and this is essential, the weather data has been accurate and provided water savings and healthy plant material.